friends, it is Seja and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very fun announcement. I'm so excited to say that I will be co-hosting the Spooktober Readathon, originally created by my bestie Rylan. I believe this is the third year that she's doing it, but she says like as it grows she wanted to bring on a co-host, and I was so happy when she asked me. I love this readathon. I've participated every round. It's such a fun readathon. So I'm here to announce it to you all, in case you all want to join, in case you didn't know that it was a thing. So we're announcing this early so that you guys could look into it, join in on us, just so you guys know what's happening and you guys can plan for it. So the first most important thing is that it is taking place in October, from October 1st to the 31st. So the entire month of October. Fun time. So the way that this readathon goes is that she has split it into 3 teams, and so you pick a team and each team has a set of prompts. It doesn't really matter which team you join, it just is a fun little incentive where you can see how the teams are stacking up against each other. So before I get into the teams and all of the prompts, I did want to let you guys know that there is an international giveaway at the end of the month. So if you want to be entered into that, you do need to register for the readathon down below, just so we know to track your points and your book submission. So I will leave the registration form down below, as well as the point submission form, so when October does come around it's easily accessible on where you can submit your points. And then on top of that, I will leave all of the Spooktober social medias. So we do have a Discord, which honestly is so much fun. You can chat with everyone in the readathon, but there's also different categories that are private to everyone else and is only unlocked when you're in that team. So you could talk to your team directly, ask for recommendations, share recommendations, lots of fun. And then there's also a Twitter and an Instagram where we will continuously like keep you guys updated on live shows or anything like that. So I'll leave all of those down below so you can follow and join all of the fun. With that being said, each team has 6 prompts and the choice between 2 team books. And the goal of the readathon is to not double up. It is the entire month long, so the goal is to read 6 books that you choose and then 1 of the team books. Each prompt you complete is 50 points, and then the team book that you read is 100 points. So the total from that, if you do the team book and all 6 prompts, then you will have a total of 400 points. And then every page you read is an extra point. So if you read a 300-page book, that's an extra 300 points. If you read a novella that's 50 pages, that's an extra 50 points, and so on. So yeah, so all of that, your points will have you entered into the giveaway. At the end of the month, you could potentially win a book up to $15 US from Amazon or Book Depository, depending on where you live. Now that all of that is out of the way, we will go over the teams and the prompts. The first team is Team Zombie, and this is for the horror people. So the first prompt for that is a poll pick. If you don't know what that means, there will be a section in the Discord, but you could also put a poll on your Twitter or on your Instagram. You basically choose up to 4 books and have people vote on which book you should read, and then the one that wins will be the book you read. Yeah, so that's that. And then the next prompt is Final Girl Trope. If you don't know what that means, the final girl is basically the last person standing at the end of the horror movie who doesn't get murdered. So if it has that prompt or that trope, that works. Next is Dystopian / Paranormal elements. So dystopian as in like not in this world, paranormal, ghost, things like that. Then you have a book published before 2010. There's honestly a lot. You could probably sort your Goodreads shelf by like when the book came out, and then everything before 2010 counts. And then we have the haunted house trope, so obviously a haunted house. And then the last one we have is multiple POVs, so a book that has more than one point of view that is written. And then the 2 team books that you have the option from choosing from is Mexican Gothic and Kill Creek. That was Team Zombie. Now we'll go into Team Ghost, which is the mystery people. The first prompt is the same as the other. Poll pick, you know, choose some 4, have people vote. The next one is with a murder, so it's a book that features any sort of murder. Black or gray on the cover, pretty self-explanatory. Most anticipated. This doesn't necessarily need to be a book that is like a new release. It could just be a book you're very excited to read. And then the next one is a twist ending trope. So like a book where you think it's like over, but then the end twists and it's like something else sort of thing. And then the last one is released in 2021 or 2022. Again, you could probably sort your Goodreads shelf and see when books came out. I feel like the horror, mystery, thriller genre is getting really big, so it's probably really easy to find recommendations nowadays. And then the 2 team books that you have the choice of choosing from is Blacktop Wasteland and The Broken Girls. And then the last team we have is Team Serial Killer for the thrillers. So the first prompt there is, same as always, poll pick. And then the next one is a copycat murderer. So basically where there's a murderer, there's a murder in the book that is copying a situation that happened beforehand. And then isolated settings, so it could be like an island or like a locked room murder, something of that sort. Unreliable narrator, you just don't know if you can trust this narrator. Then we have the stalker trope, and then lastly we have dual timeline. And then for these team books, you have the option between they never learn and we were never here. So those are all of the prompts, those are all of the team books. If somehow you have read both of your team books, then you can choose one of the other 4 team books from the other 2 teams. But that's pretty much the only option for team books. So if you have somehow read all 6 books, I apologize, but you probably would just miss the mark on the team book. But you could still get points from the other prompts and the pages and all that. The only team books are those 6 options, and we strongly encourage trying to do one of the 2 on your team, just because it makes points easier that way instead of trying to keep track of people changing. I believe I have mentioned everything. If I missed anything, you can definitely leave a comment down below and I'll try to get to you. But you can also go on the Discord and also watch Ryland's video. So in case she mentioned something that I didn't, I will leave her link down below so you can check out her announcement video. But all of the social media will also be linked down below so you could ask questions other places as well. So that is it from me today. Make sure you follow all of these socials, join the Discord, watch Ryland's video, subscribe to Ryland, and register if you would like to be entered into this giveaway. And that is all from me today. So I hope you enjoyed. You can like, comment, and subscribe down below if you'd like. Everything mentioned will be linked down below, so be sure to check out the description box. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!